Matt Lithgow.
How is it spelled?
Lithgow.
Where are you from?
McDonough, Georgia.
What is the name of the martial arts you are training in?
Taekwondo.
Say it, like repeat the question and your answer.
Uh,
The
yeah.
martial arts training in is Taekwondo.
Studying the martial arts of Taekwondo.
What made you decide to start training in this martial arts?
I decided to start training because I trained back in the day when I was young. What? The fucking meta machine.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Shut up.
How mad do you think they'd be if I unplugged it?
I mean, we're gonna plug it back in. It's like not like there's anybody else here that needs to. Are we still recording this?
Yeah. Fine.
It's like we're the only as long as we plug it back in. As long as we plug it back in before we leave, we're the only people here. So, in the back, where most things are plugged in. Can't do it.
Say something.
Something. Can you hear me over the vending machine?
Yeah.
A little bit. Can't you just edit that out? Kind of edit the background sound out?
Yeah, just be quiet for a few seconds. Okay. What made you decide to start training in this martial arts?
I decided to start training because I wanted to get back in shape, and this seemed like a good way to do it after I took karate when I was a lot younger.
Have you found training to be natural or more difficult?
Well, some of the training seems a lot more natural than others, just because, like I said, I have a background in some form of martial arts, so it's kind of coming back to me, but other parts are a little bit more difficult because they're different techniques that I haven't learned yet.
What belt will you be testing for?
Today I'm testing for my yellow belt.
How did you mentally prepare for today?
Mentally, I just went over all the forms I had to do, all of my techniques, and then just kind of calmed myself down and just made sure I was focused on what I needed to be focused on and not anything else.
How prepared do you feel?
I feel pretty prepared. I really don't have to test on that much material, but still very prepared.
How do you feel your test went?
I feel like my test went very well. I may have messed up on one or two things, but other than that, I felt very solid about what I did.
What do you feel you could have done better?
I feel like I could have done better on my braking portion. I messed up the first time and had to redo it. But other than that, nothing really I feel I can do better on.
How will your training differ from here on out?
My training will definitely differ because it's going to get more intense, so I'll have to be even more focused and more diligent learning newer and newer techniques.
What is something that training in this martial arts has taught you?
Training this martial arts has taught me that being punched hurts a lot, and that really, even though you may be the lowest belt like I am, you still have to have patience and wait till you know you're ready, until others know that you're ready to move on.
All right. Be quiet for a second. Got a little bit more of that just in case.
Okay.
I don't know if it was Declan kicking me or me kicking Declan.
What was your favorite part of the test?
My favorite part of the test would definitely be sparring, just because it's actually being able to put into use what all I've been learning, and you always get to spar with someone above your belt so you can learn their techniques and kind of study them, see what you could improve on.
What are you looking forward to in this martial arts from here on out?
Definitely looking forward to learning a lot more techniques and just working towards actually fitting them in real life situations. Hopefully they never actually happen, but it's always nice to have that in your back pocket to protect yourself and those around you.
What advice would you give to a newcomer?
The advice I'd give to a newcomer is definitely have patience and don't get yourself down just because you are the newest person in the class, especially me being the newest person in the class and being underneath everyone else by so far. At first, I kind of got agitated with that, but once you focus on what you need to focus on and not what other people are focusing on, it will make it a whole lot easier and you'll be able to enjoy it more.
What belt will you be testing for after this one?
After this test, I will actually be, my next test will be for my first green stripe, and then I have another green stripe after that before I reach full green belt.